Yo, what is going on, guys? Biscuits here, and we are back with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you all the fastest HSW vehicles for circuit racing in GTA Online. Without further ado, let's get straight into it, starting off with the Compacts class. We have the Grotti Brioso RA. Now this vehicle is very clearly based on a Fiat 500 in real life, and this is the fastest vehicle around a track for the Compacts class. The Brioso RA with the HSW upgrade makes this thing extremely fast. It has very good acceleration, very good top speed for the Compacts class. However, this vehicle struggles with handling. This vehicle is just not that great of a performer handling wise. You can spin out very easily on turns. There is understeer on turns if you're trying to accelerate, and then there's crazy amount of oversteer on certain turns too as soon as you let off the gas. So this vehicle takes quite a bit of getting used to if you want to be able to use it efficiently for races in the Compacts class. Next up in the Coupes class, we have the Annis Euros X32. So this vehicle is very obviously based on a Nissan 300ZX in real life, and this vehicle was actually just recently added into GTA Online with the Bottom Dollars Bounty DLC. The Euros X32 is a great all-arounder vehicle for racing in the Coupes class. This vehicle has solid acceleration, a pretty good top speed, and this vehicle also has pretty good handling. Now, the previous king of track racing for the Coupes class was the Sentinel XS with HSW upgrade. However, it has since been dethroned by the Euros X32. The Sentinel XS still has a top speed that is faster than the Euros X32. However, the Euros X32 is faster around a track. So if you all do not have the Euros X32 yet and you are into racing for the Coupes class, then you definitely need to pick this car up. Next up in the motorcycle class, we have the Haikuchu Drag. This is the only motorcycle that has an HSW upgrade available at the time this video is being recorded. Now, the Haikuchu Drag is an extremely fast motorcycle. This is actually the fastest land vehicle in the entire game around a track. Not sure if you guys do the HSW weekly time trials, but if you do, this is hands down the best vehicle to use for it. As long as you do not crash, you will always complete the time trials with plenty of time to spare using this vehicle. This motorcycle is extremely fast, it has great acceleration, and it also has amazing brakes. You can slam on the brakes and you will pretty much stop on a dime. It is extremely impressive. So if you guys are looking for the fastest motorcycle in the game, look no further than the Haikuchu Drag with the HSW upgrade. Next up in the sports class, we have the all-new Ubermacht Niobe. This vehicle is based on a BMW i8, and it was just recently added into GTA Online with the addition of the Bottom Dollars Bounties DLC. Now, this vehicle with the HSW upgrade is an absolute beast. Incredible acceleration, a very good top speed. It's absolutely crazy to me that this vehicle has actually dethroned the Panade La Carouse for the sports class, which is insane because the La Carouse had a crazy amount of grip and insane handling. However, this Ubermacht Niobe is faster around a track. But it's no surprise, as soon as you drive this thing, you'll see very quickly why this is the new fastest car for the sports class around a track. Next up in the SUVs class, we have the Pfister Astron Custom. This vehicle is based on a Porsche Macan in real life. So this vehicle is an extremely fast SUV. It has great acceleration and top speed, and pretty decent handling as well. Now, I did, of course, have to mention the Karen Vivanite, which is the minivan in GTA Online. For whatever reason, they put the minivan into the SUVs class for racing. And the Karen Vivanite is technically a fraction of a second faster around a track than compared to the Pfister Astron Custom. However, the reason why I chose this vehicle to showcase to you all instead of the Karen Vivanite is because the Astron Custom has a higher top speed. It has about 10 miles per hour faster top speed than the Karen Vivanite. So really the only time you're going to want to use the Karen Vivanite in a race instead of this thing is if the track is a very tight track with lots of turns and very few straightaways. In any other race, you're going to want to use this thing strictly because it is faster. And let's be honest, at the end of the day, I know I'd rather race in an SUV over a minivan. At least that's just me. Next up in the off-roads class, we have the Maibatsu Monstrosity. So this vehicle is primarily based on a Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. For an off-roading vehicle, this car has very good acceleration and a very good top speed. So the handling on it is not bad, but it's also not the greatest. This vehicle kind of handles a little bit like the Grotti Brioso RA because it has such a short wheelbase that as soon as you get kind of flossing and going, if you hit a bump the wrong way, you'll just immediately spin out. So that is one thing to watch out for. But other than that, I really have nothing bad to say about this thing. It is very fast. It's an excellent off-roader. The Maibatsu Monstrosity is a must-buy if you want the fastest vehicle in the off-roading class for HSW vehicles. And for the sports classic category, we have the Grotti Turismo Classic. So this car is obviously based on a Ferrari F40 in real life. So the Turismo Classic is the fastest sports classic car with an HSW upgrade around a track. Now this car is probably the best value HSW vehicle. So the Benefactor Sterling GT with HSW does have a higher top speed than the Turismo Classic. However, the Turismo Classic is just much faster around a track due to its great handling. The Turismo Classic is just a great all-arounder for sports classic racing. If you don't own one yet, you should definitely pick one up. Next up in the muscle car class, we have the Pajero ZX. This vehicle is very obviously based on a modern Chevrolet Camaro. The Pajero ZX is an extremely fast muscle car in GTA Online. I believe the Pajero ZX actually has the highest top speed for any muscle car, and it is also the fastest muscle car around a track. Now the Pajero ZX is rear-wheel drive, so it will take a little bit of learning and skill in order to maximize the lap time in this thing. Just because it's a rear-wheel drive muscle car, you will kind of need to know what you're doing on turns, when to accelerate, when not to accelerate. Because obviously with any rear-wheel drive vehicle, there is a chance of spinning out. And also, you do run the risk of some serious oversteer if you don't know what you're doing going into a turn. The Pajero ZX does offer quite a bit of customization, so you can definitely trick it out to how you want it to look. Overall, this vehicle is the fastest muscle car around a track and top speed-wise at the time this video is being recorded. And finally, we have the supercar class. The Pegassi Weaponized Ignis is the fastest supercar around a track in GTA Online. Now this vehicle is obviously based on a Lamborghini, and this is the only HSW vehicle on this list that you have to purchase from Warstock Cash and Carry. That is strictly because of this minigun on the top of the vehicle. Now the minigun is almost worthless because it's really bad at aiming. However, that's not why you buy this vehicle. You buy this vehicle because it is the fastest supercar around a track with HSW. This vehicle has very good handling and very good grip, making it an excellent car for circuit racing. Now, the weaponized Ignis does have all-wheel drive, and that is a big part of the reason why the handling is just so good on this vehicle. The grip on this car is insane. Very little oversteer on turns just because this car is just so well balanced. Alright guys, so there you have it, the fastest HSW vehicles for circuit racing in every class. If you found this video helpful or enjoyed, smash that like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you are new here. Thank you guys for watching, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.